Hey y'all, welcome back to Outside the Levees. I'm your host Jared Serenay. I'm down here in South Louisiana at the roadside ditch, and I got my buddy Junior here. He's got a cool little device out there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but we're doing something very different today that I don't believe y'all ever seen before. And that is called a, what do you call that style of net?
The Ballyhoop.
The Ballyhoop. And it's a hoop net that you throw like a cast net. So it's kind of a good mix of like a dip net and a cast net. Almost works like a trawl. We're here to check it out. We're trying to see if the shrimp are running. We're trying to see if the crabs are biting. We're getting something good to eat here in the roadside ditch. Hanging out with Junior from Ballyhoop. I can't wait to see this net in action. Let's go check it out. All right, so Junior's been here for a little while now. He's got him a few crabs.
I see a little tiny crab.
That ain't too bad there, Junior. He's also got him a few shrimp. Tide's up a little high today. What you see, bro?
Fish.
You see a fish?
Yeah, there's a fish.
Oh, man. All right, so I'm gonna let Junior show y'all how he does this. How long you leave it out for, Junior?
No, nothing. I just put it out there and just drag it right through the bottom.
Okay, so you're not leaving it.
We're not leaving it, no.
Okay, it's just a throw and a retrieve.
You can. I could sit him down and leave it there.
Dude, how wide is this net, Junior?
It's 4 feet.
Golly.
And we got some minnows in there. You see the minnows?
Yeah.
And a big old shrimp. Look at the shrimp.
And a shrimp?
See him right here? Right here. Look at him.
Yeah, there he is. That's a nice shrimp.
It's a nice one.
Yeah.
Look at the minnows. See the minnows?
Wow.
I've got about a gazillion of those minnows. You want to grab them? Grab them. Go ahead. Watch it grab them.
That's a nice shrimp.
What about the little crabs? What about the little crab in there?
So watch this.
And how long you were throwing for?
I've been here, baby, about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay. All right, show them how you throw it.
Grab it and just...
Right. Anybody can do that. You don't have to be good.
You start putting on it, it comes up, stands up, and then now
Okay.
you're putting it through the water.
Man, it's crazy because it works. Oh, look at a crab trying to get away. It works like kind of like a trawl, kind of like a cast net.
Exactly. There's another shrimp in there. You see him?
Yeah.
A couple shrimps in there.
Yeah. That's
So
crazy.
you can always do this, clean it out.
Right.
What we got.
And then yeah. And then now you can pick from this side.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just,
How about that?
right there. 1, 2.
Got you
Look,
some shrimps.
little mullets. Look at this. Little mullet.
Get you one, Milo. That's what Milo came for. He likes minnows.
Oh yeah.
That's
a big boy. That's a big boy.
A crab.
Beautiful shrimp.
Look at a crab right there.
Another crab.
And a shrimp.
Another crab. Crab right here.
Yeah, I mean that's, you know, on par what you would be getting with a cast net right now. What is that? Toadfish? How about that? Alright, let's see. Alright, so really all you gotta do is get it out.
That's it. That's it. When you start putting it in, you let it go.
Yeah.
Like that. You let it go so it goes a little deeper. Put it in the bottom.
Okay, let it get to the bottom.
To the bottom. Now start picking it up little by little. Just
Alright.
let it stand up. Okay, now you drag it.
Alright. Cool.
Watch this. Look what this does.
Yeah, see it. Look, it looks totally different. Alright, so I'm using, which one's this one called?
That's the flex.
This is the flex.
This one is the blade.
That's the blade. Okay, this is the flex. It actually doesn't push down as well as that one does, but This one's a little bit better for deep water. Get my line rolled up. All right, ring in the right hand, sock in the left. Toss it out. Just like a cast net. I'll put a little pressure on it. Drag it in and get some shrimp. And there they are. Now if I had my basket set up, I would just empty into the basket and go ahead and pick. But I don't. So we'll empty like this. There's my shrimp. Junior's got my shrimp for me. Thank you, Junior.
Welcome, sir.
And we'll come back out and throw again. So the advantage I'm seeing, so far at least, is that it's just simpler to throw than a cast net. So for the average person, this is going to be a lot easier. Now, it does get caught in the wind, obviously. So that happens. Have you ever tried weighting them a little bit? Yeah, you can weight them a little bit. So that,
what I did was, earlier this morning was a lot windier, so I grabbed just a big little rock, any rock, or even the pebbles will work.
oh, you just put them in the back of the sock.
That's it.
Okay, I gotcha.
I mean,
Yeah.
Put a pretty big rock to be able to get
Right. I see what you're saying. Check out them crabs. What y'all got so far?
I got about 6.
What?
That's minnows galore.
And you catching crabs with that thing too, Junior?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Watch this.
Okay, well, we had a great time with Junior over here the other day. I had kind of got here a little bit late, so I wasn't able to hit the big rush of, you know, when he was catching the shrimp and the crabs. So I decided to come back and see if I could get a little bit more. But this is his Ballyhoop net. This is that blade. This is the one that'll flex and really kind of ride a little bit more across the bottom. He's got it packaged up like this, and this so you just zip it open, pop it out, and then you open it up, and let's just go ahead and get started. We'll see if anything's running. The tide's actually falling. Last time I was here it was raising, so let's see what they got. All right, let's see. Okay, this could actually be better. All right, let's see. Minnows. No shrimp. All minnows. Y'all get back in there. All right. All right, there we go. Let's see. Lots of minnows. Lots and lots of minnows. I'm already seeing tons of crabs. They're small, but that's a good sign because that was not here earlier. All right, one of the tricks I've learned with this thing is how high you throw it. So I like to kind of throw it high, let it almost get caught in the wind, let the wind take it, and then it's gonna sink down, and I'm just gonna trawl it back in, rubbing that bottom, coming against the current, pushing fish and shrimp and crabs into it. That's what we want to see. All right, got me one of them minnows. I'll go cast them, see if I can get anything. See if I get me a bite. Shrimp ain't happening, folks. So let's see if we get something here. All right, fish on finally. Let's see what we got. Ooh, a nice one. A nice one. Yes, indeed. Oh, hold on there. God, that's a fat one. Nice fish. Look how fat that fish is. Good night. All right, well, I came down here hoping that I could capitalize on some of them shrimp and crabs that were moving through, and the tide is totally different than what it was a few days ago. It's much lower. It's falling, so it doesn't look like, at least right now, I'm gonna have the same success we had last week with the nets. So what I decided to do instead was just kind of chill for a little while, sit tight, and fish. As that falling tide kind of starts to slow, I think these fish could stage up a little bit better in front of these pipes. When it's rolling really hard, you got a lot of current coming out, and fish don't particularly love a lot of current. So I think I'm starting to get some bites now, and I think a lot of that is just the currents getting right to where the fish want it. They're coming to check these pipes for whatever bait are hanging around and coming through, and I'm pretty consistently getting bites now. There he is. Nice. That one will be too small, but we caught him. All right, I'm gonna get me a bait. All right, let's go to a little tiny crab, see if we could get a bite on that. There you go. Oh, you sucker. I missed him. There he is. Oh. There he is. Nice trout. I knew y'all were gonna mess up eventually. Come here, bro. Gotcha that time, partner. Hee hee. All right. Look at him, boy. Little trout. I knew y'all would mess up eventually. All right.
I don't know.
Come on, I got something for you right here. Yes. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. About time. You like that croaker, boy. See, right at the end of the tide, though. Right at the end of the tide. That one will keep. Look at this stuff just coming through that pipe. You can see it popping. There's a crab. Tide has officially begun in the right direction for what we're trying to do. I just need to see some more shrimp show up. Crabs are starting to show up. I need to see some more shrimp. Ooh, that's a nice one. I don't know if I could get him or not. I'm trying to see. Nope. Alright, well, I just got back from my little trip down to the roadside ditch. I did go ahead and keep my 2 trout that I caught, and then I have all the shrimp and the crabs that Junior caught while we were down there. I didn't really wind up catching too much as far as shrimp and crabs on my trip. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my trout cleaned up. I'll show y'all how I do that with an electric knife. All right, so this is called a speckled trout. It's a very tasty fish. Probably could have, if I would have really focused on it, caught a lot more of them. But so what I do is I just come in here, get down to the backbone, and then I start to go down the backbone. And then every once in a while you get hung up. They got those air bladders, so I'll come back if I need to, and then I just keep going right on down. Use the knife to flip it like that, and then once I get that piece out, I just kind of gently try to get my knife in there, on down the skin, and that's it right there. Trout fillet. Alright, so on my trout, I'm gonna come in right here behind the gill plate, get down to the backbone, and go right down. That trout was so fat, he's eating shrimp and glass minnows. He was hungry. That trout was nice and fat. And then once you get that off, you just take it easy here. Trout have real thin skin. That's about it right there. Clean off that rib cage. There it is. All right, take my fish, season it with some fajita seasoning. Okay. Get it coated real good. Into the hot pan. All right, now into my crab meat. So that's boiled some crabs and we picked them into my crab meat. I'm gonna add some tomato. I'm gonna add some bell pepper. And we'll add some red onion. We're gonna hit that with some lemon. That's what I had. I didn't have lime, but if you have lime, you can use it. All right, and just spoon that around a little bit. You don't need to hit it too hard. Just enough to get it all mixed up. All right, there is my tortillas. I just went with the small street style ones, and we'll get some fish spooned onto each. Now the cool thing about the net was I definitely wouldn't have the fish without them. Even though I didn't get many more shrimp than what Junior got, I was able to catch my fish by getting the bait from it. All right, so we got some fish on there, and then we'll take our little crab, pico de gallo, get some of that on there. Voila, that is it. Okay, look at that. Not too bad for hanging out on the roadside. Thank you, Junior, for introducing me to your nets. I definitely can't wait to see what else they can do. Let's try this out. That'll rock and roll. All right, we'll see y'all on the next one.